Sharp as knives, pointed as spears, and as deadly, these ancient water-carved limestone spires have stood watch for millennia over one of the most stunning landscapes in Asia, Coron. Best known among scuba divers for shipwreck dives, Coron offers a refreshing experience even for those with no yen for diving. As it can be a bit confusing, first-time visitors start with geography. Coron lies within the Calamian group of islands and refers to two different places separated by a stretch of water connecting the Coron Passage and Coron Bay. One is Coron, the island, home of the Calamian Tagbanwa, keepers and guardians of the island's 7 ancient sacred lakes and the forests that spill around them. The other in Busuanga Island, across Coron Island, is Coron Town, commercial hub and gateway to the Calamian Island group's many colorful secrets. Coron Town is small and quaint. Although barren still of fast food franchises and taxi cabs, it offers urban conveniences like Wi-Fi, spas, and automatic teller machines. Settle upon arrival in a hotel or lodging of choice. There are many to choose from. Divers go for inns built along the shore near the pier, or the pricier resorts, offering dive packages that include airport shuttles, sumptuous meals, and island-hopping tours. Backpackers may opt for homey pensions or inexpensive lodges dotting the town center. Lodge keepers often engage guests in warm conversations over coffee or beer, depending on the time of the day. Stories usually revolve around local lore, food, and favorite hideaways. Information that provides useful insight into the ways of the islanders. Visitors who come for a taste of raw nature but wouldn't really want to get away from it all may prefer the upscale hotels found in the fringes of town. Once settled, it is best to shake off the adrenaline and slip into the island vibe. Slip into island wear, tank tops, shorts, and kick those sneakers. Wear flip-flops, get a cold beer or a margarita, and laze around. Coron is laid back. While at it, connect with a local guide to help streamline your budget and itinerary. There are spots still not found in guidebooks, and prices are not up to date. Ease your way into the Coron experience with a walk around town. Take note of Wi-Fi hotspots, ATM locations, pharmacies, and convenience stores in case you need them. But more than that, discover little nooks that are otherwise missed from a shuttle ride. Find souvenir shops, pizzerias, cafes and bistros, and cool little bars that serve the coldest brews. Look forward to eating. There is no shortage of food choices here. And of course, seafood is abundant and fresh. Be adventurous and relish some rare finds like manla, the local mud lobster. Served steamed or cooked in coconut milk. This one can nudge cholesterol levels up a few notches, so indulge in moderation, if there is such a thing. Bread, wine, and meat lovers can find refuge at the Princess of Coron Resort and Lodging House, where they serve fine wines and oven-fresh breads, along with the superb Austrian dishes, including the famous schnitzel. The most delectable pizzas in town come from the oven of Bruno, a Frenchman who's lived here for decades and runs the Bistro Coron. Best to go at happy hour for sub-zero beers and piping hot pizzas. After a day's fill, amble back to the hotel and book a boat at front desk for the next day's cruise. A morning dive at the Siete Pecados Marine Park is always a welcome waker-upper. Scuba is not required here. A snug mask, a snorkel, and a reliable pair of fins are all that are needed to enjoy this underwater wonder. Keep a bag of bread handy for fish feeding. While the fish feed, have a snack on board and cruise on to Coron Island, home to the country's cleanest lakes. First stop is Kayangan Lake, sacred to the gentle Tagbanwa who reign over the island. Access to the lake requires an easy climb that leads to a cave opening from where the most famous photographs of Coron are taken. For great shots, go before sunset. The afternoon light flaunts the starkest colors. The lake unravels itself after a short descent. Swim, dive, or just take pictures, but don't take too long. There are other places to explore. Another short boat ride through incredible limestone formations leads to Barracuda Lake. Access is easier, and like Kayangan, Barracuda mesmerizes. It is quiet here, but perhaps for the chatter of the lake's resident crickets and the occasional laughter and banter of fellow visitors. Spend the rest of the day's remaining hours in Twin Lagoons, a splendid blue sanctuary just a few coves away from Barracuda Lake. Along the way, take a visual note of the beach areas to chill in when the mood strikes. There's Balolo Point, very small but perfect if you want solitude. Nearby, there are the slightly bigger Banol Beach and Atuwayan Beach. Bring food and drinks and throw in a few bags of charcoal for that grilled craving. Soak in the sun and sea, and at the end of the day, leave nothing but flip-flop tracks. Coron is best known for shipwreck dives. At least a dozen World War II Japanese vessels preparing for a final push to Manila while seeking the shelter in the maze of islands in Coron were sunk by American naval guns. These sunken vessels now enhance the island's underwater splendor. Being its top tourist draw, shipwreck dives may be accessed through many dive resorts, like Busuanga Sea Dive and Dive Link Island Resort, among others. Back on terra firma, indulge in Coron's favorite snack, cashew nuts. Head on to Coron Harvest and meet Lita Escarda. It's feisty, funny proprietress who may spill some tips on how cashew is best prepared. From there, it's a few minutes' ride to Makinat Hot Springs. Famed for its rejuvenating saltwater springs, nowhere else found in Southeast Asia. Bring your own beer or buy it from there and enjoy a cold one while your body fat melts. A brief stay in Coron satisfies the need to nourish the soul. Leaving it goes with the anticipation of coming back for more. And there is more to see and experience. Bring home a souvenir to keep the feeling alive. Coron, it's worth the trip.